it's going to be Infernal Shrines. Our first map of the night here in the Divergent Gaming Cup. Brought to you live by Baba Booey and Inverum.
All right, and the
Going into
first
the draft.
bans. So what are we looking at for the first bans?
Tron.
What I expect a Tron or KT.
Or
I
KT.
mean,
One or the other. Actually, probably not Tron, because they're going to pick Tron.
what you can actually see is they won't throw the ban to either Tron or KT, and then this causes the YuMeen team to have to react to it. And I'm hoping that, we just see like a Zagara ban could actually be pretty good here too, because it just bullies
Zagara.
so hard out of the lane.
Yeah, Zagar is good. Jaina. Okay.
That is an interesting ban. All right, I would not have expected that. So I'm looking for YuMeen here to just throw out a random ban, something they don't want to play against, and then rather than have to take, they take away the kill toss.
Right.
So we will.
So
we
expect
almost
the
likely
Tron
see
first pick here, most likely. Followed by probably Murd and Uther. Or ETC Uther, they want to take at that.
There's the Tron coming in.
There's the Tron. So strong right now. Just for her ability to heal, do damage, all that good stuff. I would not be surprised to see Uther and Murden or ETC. ETC, Tron, for those of you who don't know, is just the mother of all gank squads. ETC slides in, Tron stuns, ETC's got that pushback, he's got the body block, and no, we see Johanna. That is an interesting first pick. I
like their logic. Their logic is we gotta walk in there and we're gonna try and win these early shrines to snowball our lead, because Thyranda's good, but what she doesn't have is wave clear.
Absolutely, and I hadn't even thought of that. And Johanna walks in, and there's Monk as well. Another great hero. I love Monk on this map. He's phenomenal. The fact that he has got so much sustain in these shrine fights, he just has to auto attack. He doesn't even use mana.
Yeah.
And the big AoEs that he throws out with his healing, literally the highest healing in the game in terms of AoE. So let's see, is something clever going to go for this epic Rome squad? We're going to see Uther Murden, Uther ETC.
I think we'll probably see an ETC here. I'm hoping for ETC.
I would also not be surprised to see an Abathur come out in this map. Very strong. Potential for Vikings as well. Zagara.
Okay,
All
so
right.
we might... Alright, I don't want to talk about it yet, because we aren't in delay yet, but I will talk about it once we get into game. But there is an interesting strat you can pull out at level 1 with Zagara.
Okay, I'm excited.
We're probably looking to see here a tank.
I would be very
wanna pick
surprised if they didn't pick a tank. Because they can start to get forced out of one at this point if they do not. Actually, I guess EDC and Murder are both in the ban. There's both in the pool still. So we're probably going to be okay.
Probably pick up the Murden just for the the Rainer. Wow, so they are opting to not get a tank here. What I would like to see out of YuMeen here is to...
ban out one and take the other? Ban out Murden and take ETC?
Yeah.
But then you still have Diablo Tarant from Something Clever, and that's...
You know what? If they just ban out ETC, and then the other team doesn't take Murden, or doesn't ban Murden, then I just take the Murden. I mean, you have two people that are pretty much...
Yeah, who just can't die.
Uther ban. They are looking to take away the extra solo healer. But I think Malfurion is still great with Zagara here, so I don't know if that's the correct choice.
And they could also run something cheeky like a Tassadar Sonya and go for that and go for the double hybrid.
So what I want to see out of something clever here is to leave Murden and ETC open, and then pick whichever one YuMeen leaves open.
Yeah.
That is what I'd like to see coming out of something clever. We do see the Diablo ban. I don't know why. I don't agree with it. But
it's interesting.
It's definitely interesting. Diablo can put out a ton of damage. Ton of damage.
He can. Flame Breath and Apocalypse, both very strong in this map. You're both fighting a lot of chokes.
So we might see Leoric here. I don't think we will, just because I believe his W is still a little bit bugged out.
It is slightly. Vala, good. I'm going to imagine a multi-shot hybrid build coming out of her. Lots of good damage. Got an escape. I'm also going to send you an invite in-game, Bowie, so we can hop right into this once everything gets started here. If you can
grab that right now. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. I'm looking up for everybody.
We might be looking at... whoa. Oopsies. We might be looking...
There's the Orc. This is an old school strat coming out from me. I'm talking like August Open style, right when Infernal Shrines dropped. You pick up Johanna, you pick up Leoric. You've got your swing coming out from Leo, you've got your condemn coming out for Johanna, and you just have so much wave clear, so much sustain. You just can sit on those shrines forever. And
I really
want to see annoying.
I really want to see Malfurion. ETC pick up here. Oh, we're gonna go for the Tassadar. So they are gonna run the Tyrant Tassadar.
It's gonna be Sonya. It's gonna be Tassadar Sonya.
I don't want them to run Sonya solo tank. I would like.
Is
I
it?
still
It's
wanna
not
see
even
the
really a
ETC.
solo tank though, because you do have Tastar throwing out the shields, who just. I guess you're right. That's probably gonna be Murden. Okay, it is. All right. No, you're right. When you said it, it made a lot of sense.
Now, now
Ooh, last pick. What do we?
I would love to see an Abathur.
Yes.
Love
Yeah,
it.
Abathur, I think, is the pick. I absolutely agree.
You-
If not Abathur,
Double Vala is very good.
hatting Leo, hatting Johan, hatting anyone on this team.
Yeah.
Um,
And you do have
Falstad.
You just have
be
the
the other
ability to win the shrine so easily. I really like it. Would really like an Abathur pick. What else can we see? Sylvanas was. I was about to say Sylvanas.
Yep, Falstad or Sylvanas were my last two as well. Great draft for both. Old school draft coming out, you mean, but I actually really like it here. I think Something Clever probably has the more modern, more meta build coming out now. They've got a lot of damage. I mean, no one on their team doesn't hurt. So
And that Hunter's Mark will make a pretty big difference. We
it
are
will
just waiting for them to
get the game started.
get the game started. Let me just make sure. Ready?
Oh,
All right, we are ready.
hold on one second. We might. Yeah, Shrines is the map. Yeah. Okay, never mind. They're trolling me. Don't worry about it. They're just trolling me.
All right, so now we have that out of the way. My
Mm-hmm.
question to you: we have to change these team names. All right.
Oh.
It is 0-0. I thought that and which team will we have on which side? You'll have to fill me in on that one. I don't know the player names.
If you see Boop Doop, he's on Something Clever, and if you see,
Which team are we looking at right now? Is this Something Clever or is it?
I'm
This
looking
looks
at
like Something Clever.
Tassadar. I'm looking at Tassadar, which is Something Clever.
Okay, so
Debonair
right
is
will
on
be
Something Clever.
YuMeen.
YuMeen,
Hopefully it sticks like this when we get into the game. I'll wait to throw that up. It is currently 0-0. We will drop the scores and the scoreboard over. Just wait.
I'm harassing these teams. Sorry, guys, that this game has taken so long to get into. However,
There was an issue with the map. They weren't sure if Inferno Shrines is an okayed map by us.
yeah, everything's good to go. We're ready. We're rocking and roll.
Oh, do you see what I see? Other than the blatant Christmas tunes reference.
Oh, okay, good. We both go. I almost started singing it. I'm glad I wasn't alone there. What do I see?
I'm looking at a slightly all red team.
A slightly all red team. I've got.
That's what I'm
yeah.
looking at. we're
So,
gonna have
Bowie,
to-
I want you to explain Skinnergy to me. What is, to the audience, those who might not know, what is Skinnergy?
Skinnergy. I am glad you asked. Skinnergy is the ability for your team to focus around one color and therefore increase your strength. It actually, little known fact, hidden passive in the game that if you all share the same color scheme, you gain 10% damage. Did you know that?
I did. But for the audience, for those out there who might not know, you can actually boost your team's, and not only that, not even your power, but your morale, your internal joy that you get from playing the game when you've got some glorious skin action going on. Heroes of the Storm has some fantastic skins, and while some people might say they're slightly expensive, we've got a sale going on right now. If everything's 50% off, we know how. Like, none of us have money anymore. It's fine. It's good. I spent all my money on last chance bundles, but that reindeer is just so pretty. So
So quick question to you. We have Boop Doop is on YuMeen, correct?
Boop Doop is on. No, Boop Doop is on the other team.
On Something Clever?
Is on Something Clever. Yes,
All right,
indeed.
so let's hope this. Believe
Something
this
Clever is the blue team. Coming into this.
Yeah, we have it worked out. There we go.
Beautiful. So I'm going to start off our introduction with these two teams here. On the left-hand side, Something Clever, we have Boop Doop on Zagara. We have Debonair on Tassadar. We have TXZ, or Z for you Americans, on Tyrande. We've got Chunky Beef on Murden. And Battle Pope version 2 on Raynor.
You want to go ahead and introduce the other team too? I just have a little bit of
Sure.
overlay issues.
We, on the other team, on YuMeen, we have Chocobo, HNC on Leoric. We have Aura Storm on Johanna, Shade on Sylvanas, Snoopy on Karazim, and FSS on Vala, who is muted, I might add. So, Shame on you, FSS. All right.
Oh, right away. Can you look at this Vala's level 1 talent for me? What do you see?
We see Ranker. We see an auto attack build coming out.
An auto attack build.
And not the W build. We're going to see how that plays out for them.
And we are seeing a perfect storm talent.
Yes,
out of the Murden.
So he's going to be looking for them stacks. And overall, pretty passive start for both these teams. Pretty standard talents.
Yep. We did.
Got
interestingly
cigars.
enough.
Okay.
Something Clever did not opt for the strategy that I was thinking they might do, and we do see a slight skirmish going on the top lane. But the strategy is to take that Zagara, run down to one of the lanes, drop some roaches, and just blow up a tower. You can do the same thing with Sylvanas. And it can net you some large experience. It's very good. You do see a small engagement in the mid lane, but nothing too big. But the top lane, what's going on in the top lane? Nothing.
They're just skirmishing back and forth. Interesting thing to note. Looked like they were going to kill here going out on Vala. Stun missed by Chunky Beef, but connected in by TXZ. Just going to pop Unstoppable coming out here from Leoric. A little bit of damage going back and forth. A little bit of a failed gang attempt there. I think if that stun from Murden had connected, that would have been a dead Vala, but she does have that escape. Good healing coming in from Snoopy to keep everyone nice and fat. But the Shrine's about to start, and yes, one interesting thing to note with that strat coming from Babalu, you want to get the Corpse Feeders Town level 1. You want to make those roaches nice and beefy so they can take all those tower shots. Looks like it's a pretty standard lane, but here we have the Hunter's Mark coming in to stun, landing on him. I think Leoric's probably just going to walk right up. No, turning. Chunky Beef taking lots of damage. We have... Oh, Chunky Beef just going to hop right out of there. 4v3 there. Good attempt, though, coming in from Something Clever.
The late activation on the Shrine. Nothing yet. We do see that Boop Doop is bullying Shade a lot in this bottom lane, so Shade will have to recall. And that means a lot of free soak and free tower damage.
Yeah, we got the Oracle popping here from Tassadar. Just kind of trying to check out where everyone is. They're going to start picking up these skulls. But we have YuMeen coming down here, merging to the front line. FSS taking lots of damage. Big stun to follow up, hitting Tube. Not going to do a ton. Chocobo heading into the back line. Going to be lots of annoying. What are you just going to Wraith Walk out of there? No problem. Hana as well. Just a little bit of poke back and forth. Both these teams going to feel each other out to start this off.
We saw the level 4 talent, so that is an advantage. But the stun engagement going down, we see Johanna getting really low. Is she going to fall? And she does. For the blows of Rainer. Tassadar also getting very low. Chocobo HNC walking out, and will he get out? Just dies to the dot.
Very good, and I love this Healing Ward talent coming up from Tehran. Healing Ward's so strong on this map. Watch your healing numbers be really inflated by this. I wouldn't be surprised if you pick up the Monk. You got Envenom, and then Healing Ward also coming out here from the Monk on the other side. I like this pickup as well. Looks like a standard shield build coming out here, and auto attack from Rainer. So all in all, pretty standard picks. Chunky Beef taking a bit of damage. Nice shield coming from Tassadar. He's going to spread that dot from Sylvanas. And one thing interesting to note, we had Zagara just free pushing that bot lane, but didn't actually manage to take either of the towers.
It is completely out of ammo though, so that just preps it for later.
Yep.
Ammo does regenerate, but it regenerates. Yeah, now we're at a point where every single thing counts, and it just goes on.
And great stun coming out there from Toronto to pick up FSS. Vala is going to go down, and Tookla taking lots of damage. Watch for John Cena to do a leap in about 3, 2. John Cena come. No leap coming out there from John Cena. Good job coming out from YuMeen to back out there, minimizing their losses.
First one. There we go.
There's the jump. And very good job from them to actually pull the Punisher back in past their towers so that he takes damage from everything. That's a great way for beginner teams who are looking for a good strategy on this map. When the Punisher spawns, you want to stand behind your gate to pull him over the wall to take all that damage coming out there from that fort and those towers.
And very smart recognition that they did not need everyone to defend in the mid lane, so they sent Zagara down bottom, or Sylvanas down bottom to get that extra soak in.
Yeah.
Zagara is just such a lane bully.
Oh yeah, and Battle Poke too on Rainer, utilizing that biggest auto attack range in the game, just bullying Shade out of lane.
They're just waiting in the bush here, waiting to see if Shade blocks up.
Yeah, and Tassadar getting jumped on in the mid though. He's just gonna pop his E. Is he gonna get out? I think he's gonna be all right. Not a lot.
They are extending a little bit.
Yep. Here's TFC. Unstoppable can be popped. Oh wow, a little bit of a misplay there to not land, wait out that Iron Skin, but overall I think just the tanks are gonna bully away at each other, but no one's gonna really get down here. Zagara doing well in the top lane. Stoopy, just making sure FSS is fine there, but 2v1 and Boop Doop doing a very good job of just, keeping himself in this lane. Here we have Chunky Beef, and TSX coming up. TSX going to throw out that stun, give away their position a little bit. Not going to connect, though. Chocobo going to come in. Chunky Beef's just going to harass him off, though. I don't think really anything's going to be too bad. Wraith Walk
Iron Bones doing
No
quite a bit
problem.
of work there.
Yeah,
Iron Bones
it did
is
get
the
nerfed.
level 4 talent that tells you take less damage during Wraith Walk. And at level 4, interestingly enough, we saw Bala come out with Vampiric Assault. Usually you do see a
Hatred talent there.
Ranker. No.
Ranked level 1. The other
Every 3 auto attacks.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called.
Focus attacks. So whatever Val's equivalent.
And then we
is.
didn't
Anyway,
we did not see Searing Taps.
No.
We see increased movement, hot pursuit, increased movement speed.
Yep.
Battle momentum out of Johanna, and the increased slow out of Leoric.
Yep. And no rapid incubation as well, so we're not going to have that endless creep talent coming up for Zagara. I personally love rapid incubation, especially on this map, which is all about the sustain in these fights. Fight for the Shrine is about to begin, though. Snoopy taking quite a bit of damage. The big stun to fall off. Hitting Johanna. Hunter's Mark doing lots of work. Chunky Beef coming in there. The stun's not going to quite connect. He's just going to force them back. Choco is going to come in now. And Zagara is also finally coming down to join in this fight. He's going to get forced out. FSS going hard on him, though. Lots of damage coming in. Debonair's just going to come over, throw a shield on him, walk away. They're doing just fine. The stun coming in, though, for Chunky Beef. He's going in really deep. FSS is going to go down. Great job from Chunky Beef to land that kill. Doop. He's still alive. He's feeling good. And so far, 14 skulls have gone the way of the blue team.
And we're gonna need. Oh, New York just goes down to a Hydralisk and auto attacks.
Yeah.
So we are going to need to see YuMeen give this Shrine up. It's in their best interest right now to just shove every lane they can to try and get up in experience. They are level 10, so let's see the heroes coming in. Pretty standard choices. We see Maw, Force Wall, Shadow Stalk, Avatar, and we will most likely see Hyperion. Yes, we do. Hyperion, great when you're fighting lower points, and great with the Punisher. You just walk up to the gate, throw out Hyperion, and it just does so much damage to structures. Like, there's not a lot they can do about it.
Yeah, I would watch him throw it out probably right here. Very surprised.
Very nice reaction time out of Johanna to pop the install right before the stun.
Yeah, just using that Iron Fist talent to make sure that not going to take that stun damage. Debonair is going to be harass them, though. I wouldn't be surprised if once this fork goes down for them to throw it a force wall and try to get a kill here, combo it in here. Yep, and there it is.
Might even
but not a lot of follow-up.
Well, Lure came in with the flank. Just going to raise walk. Trying to distract a little bit, but the
Wow,
perfect
great
aim
job.
stun.
The prediction, and here comes the Hyperion. He's a little far behind, though. I think I'm just going to back on out there. No, they still don't have level 10. They can't fight this. Great stun's coming down. The chain stun. Snoopy's just going to go down. That was a fantastic job of chain CCing there. And the stun again, falling up on Johanna. But now they able to take her down. That was a fantastic job by something clever to chain those stuns to make sure that Monk could not move out.
Very good job taking advantage of that talent.
Yeah, there's the R-Storm. You're taking too much damage, buddy. He's going to go down.
He falls.
Great job from them to know that that gate was about to fall and they could take advantage and still
And we saw Zagara get a solo kill. I missed it. I didn't see it. But Zagara actually solo killed the Sylvanas. Pretty big deal. So what kind of... We'll see Reign of Vengeance. Because Strafe against this team, no thank you. Instantly interrupted. We will see Blessed Shield. Pretty much going to be most of their engage. Palm as a solo healer, that is standard.
Yep, only one tank, no reason to go sevens. I think the big talk of this talent here is the Entomb.
It is. The one reason I really like Entomb is very undervalued. We often see people just pick it. We often see people just pick March of the Black King because they're like, you know, I gotta get damage because I'm Leoric and I want to swing my hammer around.
Oh yeah, I heal and all that good stuff.
Yeah, but Entomb presents a pretty big threat. But it also presents a threat against YuMeen, because it's very easy for BoopDoop to land a really nice Maw when you get a good... It's kind of a double-edged sword, because every good Entomb that you come up around gives you the chance to get a perfect Maw. And we do see a two-person Maw, but the sun comes out just before.
Right. So wait for the force wall, wait for the storms, here they come, the big silence as well. We're not going to do the Chocobo, just done. Another interesting thing to note, watch for the Orc to throw down that Entomb, watch them to walk into it, and then wait for Debonair to just throw a force wall in the end and trap them.
Yeah.
I would expect that to also be a thing. And the Shrine, the luck is with them here. Something clever. The Shrine spawned perfectly up top for them. There's a great Maw coming out from BoopDoop, secure those 2 kills, allowing them now to just take this pretty much uncontested. They're up 3 levels and a talent here.
And they have a big siege camp pushing bottom, which Savant's just about to address.
Yeah.
But something interesting to note is that Zagara this entire time has said, you know what, I'm not that useful in these pushes for the tributes.
Something clever. Yeah.
I'm not that great in these. So I'm just going to stay in a lane, to serve my dump. I'm gonna do what I do best. If they send 5 up, you just hang back. I'll get enough experience and enough tower damage that we're even out.
Oh yeah, I think at some point they're gonna have to group, but you know, if YuMeen is, they're now at a point where they're so far behind that they need to make something big happen. They need to group as 5. Sylvanas needs to come. I understand that they're trying to soak 13, but I kind of get to the point. Oh wow, great dodge. That's fucking huge dodge of the rain. The stun coming down. John Cena doing a lot of damage here as well. Hyperion's going down. Great force wall to trap to that force wall. MVP Aura Storm going down. Soupy's going to go down, trapping them in up against the tower with Hyperion, with the Punisher. What a great play coming up from something clever. They're really impressing me going into this first game.
And we are going to see them hit the sweet spot with 16 to 12 talent.
Oh, there it is. And stun almost falling out there.
They're just still going.
Oh, the
Arcane, arguably the strongest Punisher in the game, just because of how much damage you can put out. And once again, Zagara is just pushing that mid lane.
Yeah. The split push has been so real. They realize that this 4-man combo, the double soft support, they've got shields, they've got heals, they've got force wall, they've got engage, they've got escape. This 4-man can fight on their own. And Zagara is just going to say, you know what, I'm a specialist. I'm going to split push. And doing a fantastic job. And wait, is the bait? The Shadow Sneak is the bait. They're going to turn. Big stun coming down, hitting through the force wall. FS is going down, the silence coming out.
I want to see
Mom is going to come in here. So far, no, I don't see it. FSS taking lots of damage. It's going to go down. Where was the damage? Soupy's going to drop as well. Stun missing. Aura Storm going to get out. Wraithwalk coming out as well. Shade taking lots of damage. The force wall not quite enough. But where? They trapped everyone, but they just seem to be okay.
Yeah, they are. That's one of the problems with being down talent here.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of an issue. We just saw the Giant Killer come out of Raynor at 13, so he is just slowly demolishing the tank's HP. And they become less and less like tanks the further this game goes on. And I actually interested. I want to check how many stacks he has. Let's see, Raynor has 26.
Down on 2, started real quick. That was phenomenal. Thrawn landing his stun perfectly. Managed to take us on us there. What is the stat number at? I apologize.
He's at 26 right now.
That's not bad.
For 12 minutes in, that's pretty good.
That's pretty solid.
That's what, 13 stacks? Nope, that's not good. It's 1.3 stacks.
Let's not do math. Let's do better than this. But there it is. There's the combo I think they were looking for. The Entomb into the Rain of Vengeance. Doing quite a bit of damage there, but they just don't quite have the follow-up. The great turn. All these heals coming out. The shields from Passer. There's the Mog going on. FSS. Great palm, though, coming out. Just going to keep him alive, but Leoric's going to fall as well.
We will most likely see him here.
I would be very surprised if they did not go for, though. Though, you know what? They don't really have a lot of creep waves here. I think they're just going to back.
They're just going to go for the safe play.
Go for the safe play. I think they probably could have ended, but you know what? They're going to respect their opponents and say, you know what? We don't have a creep wave here. We're just going to back. We're going to take this shrine.
So,
good call.
I'm ready to make a bet with you again. Are you ready for this one? I bet you Zagara split pushes this whole time.
You're right. I don't disagree. She's going to push right down that bot lane and she's going to pressure that last keep. Or do something random like take that bot.
Might just solo siege camp.
Yeah.
And they can't really contest with 2 people here. They're just kind of enjoying the view.
I don't really know what they're doing in mid. I don't know what they're really hoping to accomplish there. There's no chance of soaking 16. They have to fight. They have to fight now or never. They're basically, they lose the shrine. So they're not doing that. So I think at this point, 4 level advantage shouldn't be 5. I don't really think there's anything that YuMeen can do at this point. A big Entomb Rain of Vengeance maybe might be able to turn this. Let's look for that. All their heroics for both sides are off cooldown. Dupe's clearing the way for Michael Jordan. Come on and slam and welcome to the jam. So we'll see.
Oh, we see a flank. Nope, and the Punisher says, I'm having none of that.
Yeah, it was actually a great 4-man condemn. Like, Leoric had been there on the stun coming out. FSS called. Great play trying to use that Entomb to save him there, but piercing around. Maw coming in the back line as well. Aura Storm taking lots of damage. Dupe's pushing here. Snoopy's just going to stay alive. Snoopy popping Avatar, going to take in Aura Storm. Not going to go down. Great stun coming up from Tron. He's stunned on point. There it is. Palm not being tricked. These Tron stunts have been really impressive, I have to say.
Yes, I'm very impressed with the pick combo.
Yeah. The Miranda combo of Murd and Tron. GG being called. And that's going to be the first game of the night, going the way of something clever.
Very well played. You know, they played that early roam so well. It wasn't. It wasn't even the level 1 to 4. It was right when they hit that level 4 on the first tribute or the first shrine. That's what we're gonna call it, shrine. That Zagara was just absolutely demolishing the bottom lane, and was able to take that out. We're gonna switch back to the Skype.
Hello, welcome back, stream.
You can see our beautiful faces again.
Oh hey, oh hey.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah,
that was a great first game coming out. I think we saw a strategy that was, they went in with pick. They said we want to do a pick comp, but we also want to have some split push, and they did that. Murd and Toronto roamed constantly. There was fear put into YuMeen from the beginning. We can't push out too far. We're just going to get jumped on. They weren't overly successful with it, but they were pressuring enough. And, Zagara was just able to win her lane in such a fashion. Sylvanas just couldn't do anything. And that is a tough lane for Sylvanas. It can be done back and forth, but in that case, Zagara was just playing very well and was able to say, you know what, I'm just going to split push this whole game. And next thing you know, they had a 2-level advantage. And they just could not come back from that. Very well done coming out. For the first game here, something clever. Good job. What is our next game? Do we know yet? Have the brackets updated?
I do not know. You're in charge of that. And
I will
thank
tell
you for the
you
tip
then.
in chat. I did not know that middle mouse is the way to go for moving around. I don't usually do observing, but last time we tried to do this in Verum,
I'm normally our camera guy.
His computer kind of pooped itself. And also thank you to the guy who let me know it's Manticore.
Manticore, thank you for the level 4 or
Soldier.
level 7. Yeah, beautiful. All right, so our next game, we're going to stick with something clever here into this next game because it's going to be a very good one. It's going to be something clever versus Squirtle Squad. I believe it's going to be our next game.
Do you want me to pop into the BRB screen, or are they ready to go?
I don't know. I imagine we'll need a few minutes. So we're going to go on a quick break here, guys. We're going to get our next game to me. It might be that, or there's a couple of good games coming here. I don't know. Whatever we're going to have come back for you guys, it's going to be great. So we're just going to hop on a BRB real quick, and we'll come back to you with some more action here at the Divergent Gaming Cup. Thank you for staying with us.